Today is the day. We are building the chicken tractor. Super excited about this. This is gonna be for our meat chickens that we get. We're gonna be getting about 25-ish chickens. I am extremely excited about it. So we're gonna try to get the bulk of it done today. It's been kind of raining off and on today, but I at least need to get the foundation of it done. You guys get to follow me on this, so woo! Let's get it done!
Doing a hoop coop. It's a 10 by 10, so there'll be plenty of space for our meat chickens. These are cattle panels that we made the hoop with. It's a great height, it's a great size. And we did 3 panels and we just zip tied them together so they kind of overlap a little bit for more sturdiness.
We are putting together the quail coop today. We're gonna be done with it. We did a little bit of our chicken hoop coop, but it is hot outside right now, and so we wanted to kind of be inside while it's cool. So we are putting the finishing touches on our quail coop. It's gonna be super simple for them. You don't need much space for quail. We're excited about it. It'll be fun.
All right, we're just about finished with the quail coop. It's looking so good. It was really easy to put together. We got it off Amazon. If it's still available, I can post the link in the description. But it'll be perfect for our quail.
Sure will.
It's got little doors. Good amount of size. And there's a little run. We're about to take it outside and introduce them to it.
Got our quail coop built. We're happy with it. We're happy with how it turned out. 4 quail in here. We're gonna get 4 more later this week to replace the 2 that we had. It's a really small coop. It does really well for 1 rabbit or 8 quail or so. So we're excited about them producing eggs, and we're excited for the meat. It'll be a fun journey with the quail. We'll see how much we like them. So hot earlier, we just had to stop, but we're gonna put some braces right here to hold it up a little bit more, make it a little bit more sturdy. Then we're gonna throw a top over it, and then this is what's gonna be our meat chicken tractor. So we're gonna put some wheels on the end of this and drag it across the yard. This is gonna be the doorway, so we're gonna make a doorway about that big. We're gonna have to duck going in, but it's not a big deal to us. So we're just excited to actually have the coop. got the chicken coop, or really it's the hoop coop is what we're calling it. So I'm so excited about it. This is going to be our chicken tractor for our meat chickens, turkeys, ducks, all of the above. This is where they're going to be housed. I'm going to go through some of the supplies that we got for this build. If I can do it, I promise you, you can do it. This is built with 2x4s, and that's pretty much it. 2x4s and cattle panel. We got four 2x4s that are 10 feet long, and we just screwed them together. So we got the base. Make sure for the base you get treated wood. You don't want untreated wood, otherwise it'll rot a lot sooner. The rest of this was, I believe I used 3 2x4s, and I think we're going to end up using one more 2x4 that's also 10 feet long. We built the door frame. We haven't figured out what exactly we want to do with the door, because we don't want to really add more wood, because that just adds more weight. So I think we're going to end up doing a chicken wire door that opens up this way, that we can just hook on each time we leave the coop. And then we have cattle panel. So if you have a 10-foot hoop coop, then you're going to need at least 16 feet worth of cattle panel. So this is a 16-foot cattle panel, and we have 3 of them. And really, if you shortened this, you could use 2. You could use 2 cattle panels, but it's 50 inches wide. So we used 3, and we just overlapped them. It just adds more weight, but it makes the hoop coop more sturdy. So we want to make sure that we make it sturdy and nothing can get in. And we're pretty confident nothing can get in. In the back, all I have is a brace. It just kind of helps it keep it a little bit more sturdy. It's a simple cross that we're going to end up writing Bible verses on to kind of bless the hoop coop and to bless our meals that are going to be coming from this, because this is where we're going to be eating the majority of our meals, besides the meat that I hunt in the backyard for deer and pigs or whatnot. And then on the back side, we have chicken wire. And so we just nailed all of this in, and then we zip tied everything together. And we looked online, that's what a lot of homesteaders are doing. They're just zip tying it. If it works for them, I don't see why it won't work for us. So we went ahead and zip tied everything. Yeah, now this is covered. So this is going to be showing a lot. So this is going to be the part that shows out along with the front. We're not going to keep this covered or anything. The rest of the coop is going to be covered with this tarp. So this tarp is 16 feet long by 20 feet wide. And it covers the entire coop. And it has just a little bit of a lip where we can nail this in so nothing gets out. So we're going to nail it all the way across with the same nails that we use to nail the cattle panel, which are just simple gate nails right here. So they're just simple gate nails. And we're going to be able to have the cattle panel, we're going to be able to have those nails nailed in all the way down. And so the chickens aren't going to be able to get out. Nothing's going to be able to come in. Make sure when you go to the store that you get the heavy duty tarp, because the heavy duty tarp is weather resistant. It's not gonna hurt it. Like, the weather's not gonna make it bad. It's going to add a lot of protection for your chickens. And that's what you want. So you want it to be able to add some layer of protection for your chickens and whatever else you want to grow in here. So yeah, that's pretty much the hoop coop. We are almost done. I'm stoked about this coop. I cannot even tell you how stoked I am about this coop, that it's almost done. And then we're going to order the chickens. I think we're going to order them tonight, because we're ready to get these guys in and into their new home. Stay tuned. It's going to be an awesome journey. So we've done a lot today, but I wanted to update y'all on our trash cans that we have here. So we have two 33-gallon trash cans. One's for our waterer, and then one is for the food for our chickens. We haven't had to fill it in like a week and a half or so, and there's still more than half of the feed in there. We've definitely had to refill the water already, so we knew that was gonna come, especially with the ducks. Even though they like the pools, they definitely like the water cups that are in there. So we did end up putting cups instead of nipples because the ducks need to be able to dip their beaks into water, so they can clear out their nostrils. So we wanted to make sure that they had the option to do that. It does make things really messy in there, so everything's wet and messy, but honestly it's worth it. They're really cute and we'll take it. It's fine. That's our update on the coop so far. So we got 4 new quail. We got the new quail because our other ones unfortunately died. We had 2 that died, and so we were really bummed about it. So we wanted to make sure that we at least had enough for our eggs, and we could have enough to breed and be able to just have. So we got some different colored ones. So this one is a white quail. It's a Cortnix quail still, but it is a white quail. He's getting a little fidgety, so I'm gonna put him in. But we got a white quail, we got a really dark brown quail, and then the rest are just your standard light brown and cream colored quail. So they're really pretty. 2 of them are 5 weeks old. The rest are just about 8 weeks old, which means they should be laying really soon.